Check. Are we live? Yes, we're live, baby. So, I have something really awesome today. As you can see, this is from Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End, Davy Jones. In case you're not collecting or you're not aware, this is probably one of the rarest Hot Toys figures there currently is. This one is so old. If I remember it correctly, it was released in 2006. So man, in 2006, I didn't know these were called Hot Toys yet. So see this as the old school box, which is a shiny foil. It reminds me of magic cards. Shiny magic cards, and it has an appeal to it. I miss it. I mean, not really I miss it because I wasn't there when this was the thing, but it's just really interesting to touch this, and it still feels premium even though Hot Toys have changed styles. So we have Davy Jones here, the Octopus Captain, Octopus Man himself. And this is a very rare figure because at this time Hot Toys probably wasn't mass produced yet. And it is so old, I kept on gluing and re-gluing this part here. But the glue just comes off, man, because it's just so old. It just wouldn't stick anymore. So let's take this off and check out the figure. This is the figure himself, which is kind of awesome considering that this is MMS 62. Hot Toys is like MMS 590 or something right now, and it's near 600, and this one is 62, and it has all the old figures. There's this Jack Sparrow that doesn't look like Jack Sparrow. I don't know, it reminds me of my hairdresser in Halloween. And Sao Feng, who's, I think this is Chow Yun Fat, I guess. Chow Yun Fat, played by Chow Yun Fat. Doesn't really look like him. So yeah, this is I forgot the guy who played Legolas, but this is him. And Elizabeth Swan. So these are the accessories. It has everything here. This is old school Hot Toys, man. And they were still starting. Collector's edition, MMS 62. So it feels awesome. It feels really, really awesome to get this. I've been looking for this for a long time because I thought that if I just had enough money, I could buy anything, any Hot Toys I wanted. But fact is, there are some Hot Toys that are just so rare that even with the money, you still couldn't buy them because you couldn't find them. And the best part about this is that I didn't even have to pay the top end, the price here. I got really lucky. And whoa, look at the Octopus Man himself. Before I owned this figure, I really loved how the jacket was because it's sort of, they're like barnacles and supposed to look wet and stuff. So I always loved that design. I thought it was unique, and I always wondered how they executed it. I just used to see pictures of this, and now I finally have it in hand. It's been with me for a while now, but I'm just so excited to unbox it. Like, yeah, man. Just need to be careful because I might rip out the box or something because it's so old. Need patience. Okay, so bear with me, guys, because I might tear the box unknowingly, and that would suck. I mean, I'm not gonna resell it. I'm gonna keep this forever. So I'd rather that I need scissors. I'd rather that the box would still remain fresh. Okay, God, I need a scissor for this. How did you unbox this in the past? How did the guy... Some guys, they're so good at unboxing that they could leave the tape the exact way they found it, and they don't cut it with scissors or something. So kudos to those guys who have the patience to unbox things like that. But me, I'm gorilla hands, man. I do my best not to destroy the figure and stuff, but there are just times where, man, okay, you know what? I'm gonna reach for a scissor. Wait a minute. Okay, did that as fast as I could. There, see? So fast, man. I don't know why the guy kept the tape. Because this is so old, he still kept the tape. I think this stayed in the box. Yeah, there's a possibility that this just stayed in the box. That would be pretty freaky, man. You have an excellent figure and it just live its life in the box. Wow, the shell is like broken and stuff. Okay, what's this? Man, it smells weird. It smells old and really cool. It doesn't smell bad. It's actually amazing the way it smells. It smells like those old books, man. Never had this experience before where it still smelled a certain way. So this figure is so old and it smells a certain way, so there's a chance that the original owner just kept this and forgot about it. Look, even the credits in the past, they're stuck in the box and it's written here, so it's really cool. You know, it's not like the more modern ones where it's in the front panel or the back of the box. So this one actually has a separate sheet for its credits, for who did what. Okay, there's our man Howard Chan, JC Hong. Yeah, so the same awesome guys who's been giving us Hot Toys goodness for a very long time. So old Hot Toys again, they have a lot of clear things in them. And look at that, man, look at that. You see, wow, it smells a certain way. I'm tripping on it, man. It smells old and cool. It doesn't smell bad. It has a scent to it. I don't know, is it melted? Is it the plastic? But here's the deal. I wanted to get the third-party version of this called the Octopus Captain. But this sculpt is far, far, far more superior than the Octopus Captain, at least based on the pictures, because I never got to own that. Even that third-party figure, the Octopus Captain, it's also rare as hell, man. It's really, really rare. So, check this out. This is the heart. If you have a Mortal Kombat figure, you can make use of this accessory. It's the heart of the sea, and this is the dead man's chest. I haven't seen Pirates of the Caribbean for a long, long time, so it's such a trip. This is such a trip to finally get this figure and hopefully rewatch the movie. Yeah, his accessories, the pipe, and the scabbard. Check out the scabbard, man. It's filled with barnacles and stuff. So this is old school Hot Toys, but check out the quality. I've unboxed figures far newer than this that doesn't have half of this quality. This is plastic, but the way it's painted and molded, even this shell here, man, you can tell it's high quality. It's really different from what you just get normally. And of course the hat. Can't wait to post this in the shelf with Jack Sparrow. So let's take off the figure. How does this work, man? Old school Hot Toys. Check it out. So this is the waist clamp of the old school Hot Toys. So it's silver. So they phased this out. I don't know why. Maybe because silver would make it look more toyetic. So they changed it to black, but it's just cool seeing old stuff. So how do I pull him out? I think he has. Okay, let me take out the stuff here. So he comes with barely anything. Everything that's in here is already in the box. You can see it. There's nothing hidden. There's no extra hands, because how would you have extra hands with a figure like that? Or it also goes that, you know, this is old Hot Toys. They really haven't thought that far when it came to, you know, posing figures. Let's check out this sword. Okay, it's plastic, but check out the way it's painted. It's better than that Star Ace Toys Celine Underworld. I mean, this isn't as good as the scabbard. I like the detail here. But this one, well, it's a bit dull, but maybe because it's also in the sea, so it matches the theme. So I'm just gonna turn this around because there's something holding it back. Okay, so yeah, this has been removed before because the ties are not here anymore. So this is supposed to come off, right? Wow, it smells a certain way, man. I think it's the plastic. Whoa, okay, it's so old. Check it out, like the clamshell is crumbling on itself. Davy Jones, standard base. And I never knew it looked like this. Okay, so he doesn't fully wear his coat. Is this coat detachable? No, it's not detachable, but half of its shoulder is like open for the crab claws to come out. So articulation, well, you think that Venom Iron Man has articulation problems, right? But you'd be surprised with this. But hey, I don't mind. I mean, it's Davy Jones, man. What is he supposed to do, right? Like, how can he hold a sword again with this kind of hand? Okay, so is this flexible? Yeah, this is flexible, so I can wrap this around the cane. So I'm just gonna figure out a way how he's gonna wield the sword. But this is really, really awesome, cool. This is an awesome figure. It's very rare. It's a very rare figure. I'm just so happy that I managed to get one of these. This is a real grail, man. I don't think they'll ever make this figure again. Oh, he's gonna be friends with Snow Crab, Iron Man, Venom Iron Man, because well, he's a literal crab. It's kind of cool the way it articulates. Well, here's the good news. He articulates better than Batman, the 1989 Batman. That's the good news. He doesn't articulate much, but his leaps and bounds way better than what do you call that? Venom Iron Man. Check out the back of the head. I always like it in the movie because he breathes these moves in a really creepy way in the movie. And check out the barnacles on his back, man. Check it out, the corals, the barnacles. Can you believe that this is old school Hot Toys? That they're already making stuff at this level back then. I don't know of any company or even a statue that took on this figure, but maybe because I've only been collecting recently. But it's just so amazing, this creature design, that it looks wet. Look at it, man. Man, it leaps and bounds above any third-party figure I've seen. Especially now that it's in my hand. It's really expensive, but I got it for a deal. It's still expensive. You know, it's more expensive than an Iron Man. But still, though, it's totally worth it. I mean, I never thought I'd own a figure like this. I've been looking for him for a long time just because I read that he was one of the rarest, and then when I check it out, apart from being rare, he actually is an amazing figure. It's an amazing figure, man. Okay, so joint life is, he can barely articulate, so the joint life could be whatever because he doesn't articulate well anyway. So how do I get him to hold this? Okay, he's supposed to wrap it with his tentacle like that, right? And then I'm gonna put his sword somewhere in his pipe. Okay. Does his mouth open or something? Okay. I think I'm just gonna leave it here, something like that. So yeah, so it works, totally works. Ernest Hemingway Yeah, this design is influenced by Ernest Hemingway. It has, at least for me, it feels that way. You know, I'm talking out of my butt for this one because, you know, I don't never really do proper research before I start any of these unboxings. I would, of course, I'm gonna recommend this figure if you can find it. Look at it, man. Just look at it. Just the execution alone is really, really, really impressive. Oh, it's upside down. Okay, so I don't even know how to pose a pipe. The execution of this figure is amazing in itself. Regardless if you've seen the movie, don't know about the movie, just look at the execution of this sea creature. If that's the case, then you'd still be very impressed. One of the best old Hot Toys figure ever. Man, this is awesome. So, yeah, at this point I've run out of things to say. I haven't even really checked out the chat even. So, let me try to check out the chat if anybody's awake. Let's see if, because I'm not checking it right now. One of the best. Okay, there. Mute the volume. Okay, I'm not checking out the chat because it's 10 o'clock on my part. Oh yeah, Bob Dylan. Yo, what's up, Bob Dylan? Yeah, thanks, man. I'm really happy for this. I mean, I posted it in the groups, and this was awesome. One of the best pickup ever. I thought Doom Eternal was gonna be my top one pickup, but I have to say that, you know, this one is also one of my top pickups, and especially knowing one of the parts of being a collector is knowing that something you own is very rare. That's one of the appeal of being a collector, apart from collecting things that you like. But this one, apart from that, I really like the way it's executed, the way it's designed. It's also very rare. So this hits a lot of spot. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for joining me. Have a nice night and stay. I'm gonna unbox the really rare Cannibal King Jack Sparrow after this. So check that out too if you have the chance. Like my page, okay, follow, subscribe, give me a like, you know, give me some encouragement, because it would be a nice change of pace to be not talking alone in the camera. So I'm hoping that by the time comes, I'm gonna have 200 videos or something. I'm gonna have a decent following at least. Have a good night.